SEO, and what on earth are superstar keywords? Hey, I'm Pam Duthie, and this is a series all about Etsy SEO. So if this is something you're interested in, don't forget, stay to the end to get to the cards that are going to show you the rest of the videos in this series. Etsy have mentioned quite a few times now superstar keywords. What on earth are they? Firstly, actually, we have to talk about what keywords are. A mistake many people make is keywords are not your title, keywords are not your tags. In SEO, the term keywords or keyword phrases simply mean the terms, the words that buyers, that searchers type into the search engine to hopefully find you. In general, there's two kinds of keywords. There's broad and narrow. Broad keywords are not particularly descriptive. They're words like ring. These are words that are going to have massive competition and actually quite a high number of people searching for them. So you'll look and you'll probably think, oh, this is something I should go for. There's lots of people searching for this. The thing is, it's not very specific. A person searching for the word ring doesn't really know what they're looking for. This is just possibly to narrow down their ideas or have a look at the competition even. But if you think about it, if you type ring into a search bar, you don't actually know what's the occasion, what's the material, what type of ring. So you're going to get hit with a whole load of rings, and the chance of them being the one that you want to buy is pretty low. So a searcher's behaviour could quite often be they would search this broad term, get some ideas of what they're looking for, and then narrow down, refine their search term until they get to an idea of really what they're looking for, and then that search is the bingo one where they're going to buy. So narrow keywords are often called long tail keywords as well. These are the more specific things, the more narrow focus. They would tend to have more words in their phrase, but not always. But if you imagine instead of ring, steampunk emerald engagement ring, that is much more specific. The person searching for that has a fair idea what they're looking for. So when they see the items, they're much more likely to be buyers rather than just browsers. So actually this is a better strategy, especially for us little guys. If you go for too broad keywords, then you're up against a majority of shops. For example, everyone that has the emerald steampunk ring, everyone that has wedding ring, everyone that has engagement ring will rank somewhere for the term ring. That competition is huge, but your chance of ranking on the front page, your chance of ranking somewhere that someone can see you is pretty low. Whereas when you narrow it down to something way more specific, your chance of ranking for it is much higher, and the chance of someone seeing your item and then clicking on it and buying it is equally much higher. So we want to find those most specific phrases that really identify what the searcher is searching for. And this is different for every different shop niche, for every customer, and for every time period, every time of the year, every year. It's always different, it's always fluctuating. So what Etsy mean by superstar keyword is this keyword phrase that you've identified that does the very best for your shop. It's the very thing that resonates the best with the customers. And once we've identified what our superstar keyword is, we want to use our titles and our tags to explain to Etsy that is what our item is. And the first and best way to do that is with our title. Now this superstar phrase is descriptive of your item. So chances are the best thing to do is just put that phrase in your title. And then you can add anything else that explains it a little more if you need a little extra added. But don't go crazy trying to keyword stuff the title. You only need the one or two really descriptive superstar keywords. And with your tag, you want to focus on, again, explaining a little bit more. If you can, pop in that phrase as a tag. Your first tag just for ease sake, although there shouldn't be much of a difference what order the tags are. But it's possible that the keyword phrase might be longer than tags can allow. And that's simple because everybody else will have the exact same problem as well. So you can chop up that phrase and pop it into a couple of keywords. And then with your other keywords, look at synonyms of the same word. personalised, custom, potentially the people that you're going to want to sell that to. So is it bride, mother, sister? And of course, what materials and what occasions. But the most important thing is you are specifically telling Etsy in all the ways possible that that item is what you say it is. Don't try and spam, don't try and fit in different keywords that are not quite related. There's no point putting necklace in your keywords if it's a ring. You might sell necklaces, but that's not what this item is. The same, don't put other people's shop names in there hoping that you'll rank because they're good. Don't try and game the system, just put the most descriptive things to tell Etsy what your item is. If we're correct, if we found good phrases that resonate with people and we tell Etsy what they are, then Etsy will give us a chance, show us, and our item should do relatively well. And if your item starts to do well for one keyword phrase, then it might actually rank for other phrases as well that you hadn't thought of. Check back often into your Etsy stats and make sure that everything's still working and tweak when necessary. And make sure that superstar is still a superstar. But Etsy have told us enough times now they don't want a keyword stuffs title. They've even given examples of decent titles in some of their latest articles. And if you check these out, they are specifically saying not loads of tags written down for a title, but a descriptive phrase. Okay, I hope that helped. Don't forget, check out the other videos in this series. Click to subscribe and come back often. Thank you so much.